into some of these Tyrese Maxey rumors that are going on there? Over the weekend, I felt like there was a couple stories that came out regarding Bradley Beal, a couple stories that came out regarding Zach LaVine of the Bulls. For me, it basically comes down to, would you trade Tyrese Maxey for either of those two names? And the answer is, I don't think you're going to have to. And I do think that the Sixers will be in the hunt for both those names. If LaVine wants out of Chicago, I think Daryl Morey will be on the scene. If Bradley Beal does want to link up with Joel Embiid, I think Daryl Morey will be on the scene. But I don't think that the Sixers are going to go much farther with what they have right now in their lineup. We know they need to improve the bench. That's probably the biggest, most ginormous, glaring need they have after this playoff run that they had. They obviously need a healthy Joel Embiid. There's nothing you can do about that. It is what it is. You get an elbow to the face from Pascal Siakam, breaks your face. Chances are you're not going to be that great going forward. But he still put up some 20 points, but still had double-doubles with a broken face and the torn ligaments and fresh off concussion protocol. So Joel Embiid, keep doing what you're doing. James Harden obviously needs to be better. I think Tyrese Maxey will take another step forward next year. But if you somehow are able to flip Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, picks possibly with whatever picks they have left, and then Daryl Morey gets creative after that, and you're able to add Zach LaVine, or you're able to add Bradley Beal, I think this team is going to be pretty set to make that finals run. Granted, they bring in some consistent bench players as well, which is, as I said, just a huge glaring need. But to answer the question that I know is out there right now, would you include Tyrese Maxey? No. And the reason I wouldn't, because I know some people, after waiting for Ben Simmons to take that next step in his NBA career and improve his offensive game, some people are a little gun-shy when it comes to Tyrese Maxey and what he can do in terms of improvement and how good he can really be. What is his ceiling, really? Tyrese Maxey has a completely different mindset than Ben Simmons. And I've always said this about Ben, and this was my worry about Ben even before he was drafted when I was watching him at LSU. Ben Simmons loves what basketball brings him. I'm not so sure he loves the game of basketball. That was my impression of him when he was at LSU. That's my impression of him throughout his NBA career to this point. Tyrese Maxey loves the game of basketball, and he thinks what basketball brings him is pretty cool. You'd rather have the guy that just loves the game. Oh, and by the way, the guy that loves working on the game as well. That, to me, is what you need in this lineup. That's what you need to succeed in the NBA. That's what you need. Tyrese Maxey has that. Most importantly, he has talent. He came into the league with some raw talent. He showed you how much better he could get if you just gave him minutes. He did great with those minutes. You take that talent that he has right now and you put a full summer behind it with work, how much better can he be going into next year? The Sixers, of course, have already depleted a lot of their assets just in the Ben Simmons trade alone. I'm not even talking about Seth Curry. I'm not even talking about Andre Drummond. I'm talking about the picks, which, by the way, the Nets have deferred to next year, so the Sixers are in good shape as far as that first-round pick goes. But they still have depleted a lot of their assets through the trade that they made with Ben Simmons. So with Tyrese Maxey, it would be better to bet on what you have in-house already without having to give anything up. So, yes, I want to keep what I have in Tyrese Maxey. But if I can flip Tobias Harris, if I can get Matisse Thybulle out of town and bring in somebody else, I think you're going to be in a lot better shape. And that goes without saying when you talk about Bradley Beal, you're talking about Zach LaVine. Here's the thing. A lot of people act like Daryl Morey has won 10 championships, and he hasn't, okay? But if Daryl Morey is going to be that type of GM that has at least won one championship, constructed one championship team, and let's take under advisement for a second what old Doc Rivers likes to say, winning is hard. For those that don't know, Daryl Morey, go out there and earn those stripes. Show me a deal here. Show me a deal here in Philadelphia that just blows our mind.